everything's here for you. Hey, now.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bronze summer look, and I just want to show you guys how to achieve really glowy, dewy skin for the summer months and also in the winter months as well. Like, you can also rock this look. I mean, it's nice to look healthy and glowy all year round. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I hope you guys like it and I hope you guys stay tuned. I also decided to do a talk fit video today just because, like, I'm always doing voiceovers, so I thought it would be nice to kind of chat with you guys and, you know, just talk. And yeah, so let's begin. You want to start off with freshly cleansed and moisturized skin. That's very, very important because you do not want to leave your skin dry, especially if you have oily skin, because that'll just make you produce more oils, and yeah, you just look like a grease ball at the end of the day. So all skin types, definitely moisturize and cleanse your skin. I'm gonna start off with the brows. For my eyebrows, I decided to go with really soft brows today. I don't want to go in with like my usual gel liner routine. I'm going to be using this brown pencil, so I'm just going to use that to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm just going to be focusing on the tail of my brows. As you can see, I have like little to no hairs on the tails of my brows, and I have more hair in this area, so I'm just going to focus on the tail like I said. So we want really nice, soft, natural looking brows. Now with a little concealer, I'm just going to add some definition to my brows, and today I'm using my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the shade Dark, and I'm just going to go in with the NC45 concealer. So this is like the first one right here, and this is what I usually use to do my brows anyway. So I'm just going to be taking a little and I'm just going to sculpt my brows. So I'm just following the shape that I already made. Use like a brow gel to set your eyebrows if your eyebrows tend to like move around throughout the day. And yeah, so now I'm just going to do some correcting on my face. As you can see, around this area of my mouth I have a little discoloration, not too much or too crazy, but just a tiny bit. And I'm just going to go in with this orange corrector, and I'm going to mix it with some of the brightening corrector as well. I'm going to grab my beauty blender and I'm just going to apply some of that. So you always want to make sure you correct your skin before you go in with your foundation. And as you can see, I'm starting with the skin first. Usually I start with my eyes, but today it's going to be slightly different. As a primer for my face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Benefit Pore-fessional, and this is just to help minimize the look of pores I have around my cheek area and my nose. I'm going to mix that with my NARS Orgasm Illuminator, and this looks like this. So you guys have seen me do this before. I did this in my prom makeup tutorial, the first one. So I'm just taking this much, and then I'm taking some of the Benefit Pore-fessional. Definitely make sure you have clean hands when you're working with your fingers. So I'm just going to rub that in. Okay. Now for foundation, I have a bunch of foundations like that I use, and when I just thought about like a very glowy and dewy look, I immediately thought about my MAC Moisture Foundation. Looks like this. I don't usually reach for this foundation just because it gives me like a very shiny look, and then it isn't really my skin tone. Like, it's kind of orange for me. I decided to use it in this tutorial just because we're going for a very luminous look. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of my Mary Kay Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation, and this is just because this has a more yellow undertone, and so hopefully that would help to like balance out the orangeness of this foundation. Now you don't need too much foundation. Definitely make sure you don't take like a whole lot. And also another thing, if you do not need foundation, don't use it. Like, honestly, I usually use my foundation to cover up this areas on my face, like my cheek area where I have like dark spots and stuff like that. So I usually like to focus my foundation on my cheeks and just basically even it out on the rest of my face. So I'm using my beauty blender to apply this, and I'm just going to take the foundation from my hand, and like I said, I'm just going to place this right in the center, and I'm not taking too much at all. So you just want to apply this. As you can see, it's really like dewy and luminous. Moisture foundation is great for people that have dry skin, just because it has a lot of like moisture in it, like the name says. So I'm also applying some around my mouth just because of the discoloration that I have, and I'm blending this down to my neck. Have something like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some concealer to brighten underneath my eyes. Now if you have dark circles under your eyes, you should have already corrected by now, so use your orange or peach corrector and just go over that, and then apply your foundation or your concealer if you don't want to use foundation. And yeah, just make sure you correct it before you like use a highlighting concealer. So anyways, I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Dark 2 Caramel. So I'm just using it directly from the wand, and I'm just going to place this under my eye. I'm just keeping it in this area only. Now, I'm going back in with my beauty blender sponge, and I'm just going to blend this all out. If you've watched my highlights and contour video, I mentioned that if you have a wide face, make sure you don't take your concealer all the way to the end here, because it just makes your face look wider. So you just want to stop at the end of your eye right here. You also want to make sure you blend the edges of where your concealer and your foundation meet. You want to make sure you blend it properly. I'm just going to apply a little bit over on my eyes. Concealer underneath my eyes tends to crease because I have some fine lines. I need to just go straight into some loose powder, and this is just a translucent powder by Mary Kay, and I'm just going to be using a sponge, a brush. This is a tapered brush, and this is by Elf. Dipping it inside of this powder, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to set the area directly underneath my eyes. I'm not going to set the whole under eye area because I don't want to lose the glow, and just want to make sure you blend out any areas that have creased. So I'm going to set under my eyes, just here, like that, and then I'm going to set my eyelids as well because they tend to crease too. And this just gives my eyes a nice base for the concealer, the eyeshadows that I'm going to apply later on. You could also use this translucent powder to set like the whole of your face if you feel like you're looking a bit too shiny. You can definitely set like any areas you feel that are too shiny for you. And yeah, so I'm also going to apply a little bit of this powder just down my T-zone because this also tends to get oily throughout the day. To contour my face, I'm going to be going in with my Chestnut concealer, and this is by LA Girls. And alright guys, so at this point the construction noise was like too loud, and like it was just really noisy, and yeah, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. So basically I'm just applying my contour concealer, and I'm just placing this directly underneath my cheekbones. I'm also going to place this across my forehead, and this is just to even out the whole contour and just to give me like a nice bronzy effect. I'm going to be taking a stippling brush by Elf Cosmetics, and then I'm just going to blend this out in circular motions. Be sure to not blend your contour downwards, like I always say this, always blend upwards. And yeah, now I'm just going to go back in with a beauty blender just to make sure I blend out the edges of where the contour and my foundation, and my highlights meet. Now I'm going to be going in with this blush by Mary Kay, and it's called Golden Copper. It's just like a nice warm bronzy blush, and I absolutely love this blush. Anyways, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'm just going to use this to really diffuse the product and just kind of blow it out and apply it all over my face. And I'm just going to be focusing on the outer corners mainly, not really in the inner corners of my face. I'm taking this down to my décolleté, and I'm just going to blend it all out, just give me like an all over bronze look. Now to highlight my face, I'm going in with my Sephora highlight, and this is called Stardust, and it just gives me like a very nice gold highlight. I've told you guys before, this is a dupe for the NARS Albatross highlight, and yeah, you just want to apply this to the highest point of your cheekbones and make sure you blend it out evenly. On top of that, I went in with my Shimmering Skin Perfector by Becca in the shade Opal, and then I just placed that directly on top of the Sephora highlight. Now I'm using this blush by Sephora. It's called Tangerine Tease, and it's just like a warm orange blush, and I'm just going to be applying this in between my highlight and my contour, and this just basically brings everything together. So I'm just going to be using my finger. Actually, I'm just going to place this directly on my eyes. Now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply some of this golden copper blush that I used on my cheeks. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it, and I'm just going to apply this into my crease and on my eyelid as well. So I'm just mixing it with that tan pigment. Now I'm just going into my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and then I'm just going to apply some of it into my inner tear ducts. Take that on the bridge of my nose once again, and my cupid's bow. I don't want to do like a very dramatic liner. I'm just going to go in with the brown pencil that I used to fill in my brows, and I'm just going to basically wing it out at the end, make like a very subtle wing right in the outer corners, and we're just going to use our finger to just smudge this, and that just gives like your eyes and your lashes some definition without being like too dramatic. Okay. Now for mascara, I'm just using this Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express mascara, and I'm just going to apply this to my lashes. Now you want to use like the best mascara you own in your collection, just cause I'm not going in with any false eyelashes, but if you want to, you can. So I'm just going to apply like loads of mascara. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like, do you see the difference like the mascara makes from this eye compared to this eye? So it really opens up your eyes, and I love it. The finished look on the eyes, very easy and simple to achieve, and you can wear this like on an everyday basis. Like, it's very simple and very natural as well. So yeah, moving on to the lips, the final step. We already applied some lip balm to our lips, so I'm not really doing much to my lips. I'm just applying some lip gloss, and this is my Mary Kay lip gloss in the shade Au Naturel. I absolutely love this color. Like, it's alright, so this is the finished look, guys. As you can see, the center of my face is very brightened and highlighted, and the outer corners are more bronze, and yeah, and it's very glowy, and it just looks healthy. It makes you look awake. I absolutely love this look. It's really easy to achieve if you follow the steps. And just to finish everything off and to maintain the glow throughout the day, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus by MAC. Holy grail, I love this stuff. And yeah, so just a few spritz on the skin. You don't want to put too much, especially if you have oily skin, so you don't look like a grease ball. I have oily skin, so yeah. Alright, so just let that dry and soak into the skin. So guys, this is the finished look. Really bronzy and glowy, very easy to achieve. I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of long just because I'm talking through the video, and I just really wanted to talk and just kind of explain the steps to you guys instead of doing voiceovers all the time. So if you like talk through videos, definitely let me know in the comments. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you all in my next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.